Hello and welcome. This is PappaZappa with part 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels to the Roses. I hope you've been enjoying so far. Let's get right into it. We're going to be fighting the Paradox Brothers at Newcastle. What brings you to this northernmost region, Lost? If you want some directions, you'll have to beat me first. So now, this guy, he's gonna have the Gate Guardian pieces. He's gonna have a bunch of stuff that can go through Labyrinth. And this is the very first time in the game we've been introduced to, looks like at least 2 new terrains. We've got the normal terrain where no one has advantage or disadvantage, and you can't get extra movement. We have the Labyrinth, no, not the Labyrinth Hall, the Crush Card terrain. So if you go move into this square with 1500 or more attack, you're instantly destroyed. But if you attack into the square with more than 1500 or more attack, it does not destroy you, which is kind of interesting. Anyways, let's go ahead and start setting up our defenses. So we'll get Cyber Commander out right away, and we'll go ahead and move up. Now, if you were trying to grind Gate Guardian in this game, this character is probably going to be your best bet. Let's go ahead and set up limiter removal next. Get a lot of power out early, be helpful. Now keep in mind, he will send out weird, like, low power creatures to hit you from the back. Now, Final Flame is nothing to worry about. 200 burn damage is pretty inconsequential. Now, Tremendous Fire, on the other hand, is something to worry about if you run into it. That's going to hurt you a lot. Now, let's go ahead and... we're just going to go ahead and make the Metal Dragon right away, even despite there being Crush Card right here, and move it up a little bit. One common thing that, the Paradox Brothers like to do in this fight is they like to... by the way, I keep calling them the Paradox Brothers despite his name being Labyrinth Ruler. It's because he's based off of those 2 characters. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that they fuse together or something this particular universe or time. Kind of like JoJo Part 8, if you remember me talking about that from the Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights Let's Play. Dungeon Worm, Shadow Ghoul, Labyrinth Tank is probably one of his strongest cards, and then all the parts of, oh, what does Shift do? Huh. Oh, okay, he just teleported a card into a worse space, basically, it looks like. Okay. Nothing crazy. Let's go ahead and just get this Pyro right here, just so we can run over it next turn. We'll leave Metal Dragon just chilling. Okay, nothing crazy. It does look like he has something for us to deal with here. Could be anything. But if it's a high attack monster, it probably won't attack into that, but 3200 attack, combine that with our limiter removal, and he doesn't have any machines, so that means there's no Labyrinth Tank on the field, but it does mean that we have a Battering Ram right here. Oh, okay. It was a spell or trap anyway. Edigamon? Oh yeah, it only works against monsters with 1500 or less. Probably to take advantage of the Crush Card terrain is my guess. He does have things, I think he has some cards that are going to instantly destroy creatures, so be careful with that, or like maybe even Spellbind them forever. Ah yes, there's an example of a creature that can retreat into the labyrinth. Now we do have a unique opportunity here, I think. Yeah, so let's combine a machine with a dinosaur. And just have it chill right here, and hope that he attacks into it with this, I imagine as a Labyrinth Tank, but it could be Dungeon Worm. scared. Gaining some life points, that makes sense. I mean, you do have a Juggernaut coming your way. Now, I'm curious to see... let's go. Should we attempt to attack this? Just see if it's a dungeon. I don't think so. Just keep marching up. No reason to use any... Oh, I guess if... No, we got Metal Dragon in here. So let's go start marching this towards his creature over here. Okay, it was a Labyrinth tank, and I had misnomer, or not misnomer, but I had thought wrong. I thought for whatever reason Cybersource would be stronger. Don't know why. That is such a cool monster card. And it's really good, too. It being a machine and the fact that it can go through labyrinth terrain is pretty strong. And the attack's cool. I like Duelists. For all you Garen Logan fans out there. Especially so. Okay, that's probably a dungeon one, that's my guess. So we are going to have to find something that can beat a 2900 attack monster. Or else we're going to be in a bit of big trouble. But it could be worse, because we can just bring Metal Dragon back this way and retreat. And if it ever comes close enough to us, then we can pretty much destroy it. So it shouldn't be an issue. Trap card, not really too surprised there. Him eating his own card is good. Oh yeah, I'm pretty confident he has a card that if you destroy it will spellbind you forever. Oh, he got rid of a Gate Guardian piece, awesome. Yeah, Dream Clown, for example, is the name of that card. Speak of the devil and it shall appear. You know what they say. It's fine. That means he's locked effectively from that angle. So what we're going to try and do is we're just going to try and bait the Labyrinth tank into fighting my Metal Dragon. And we can do that with our good friend Cyberstein here, hopefully. We'll see. Nice. Well, pal. You made a mistake. Everyone knows Dragon beats Tank. It's a nice drill, admittedly. It's got a good track layout. Could probably get some good terrain coverage with it. But does it beat Lightning Burst? The answer is no. See you later, Labyrinth Tank. That's probably going to be the biggest threat to us. I'm not really sure if he's still going to be able to even make Gate Guardian at this point. But we are going to need to send another threat down that direction here sooner or later. Now, thankfully, we can just start getting rid of our chaff. Start fishing for some good cards for a change. Rock Ogre Grotto number 2 is fine. You can combine him with the dragon to make Stone Dragon, which is pretty strong. 2500 attack in Wasteland, 28 defense, or 2800 defense. Now, I'm curious, do you guys prefer saying stuff like 2800 or 2800? Because ever since I was a kid, I've always preferred 2800. Alright, you're cooked. Oh, it's another Labyrinth tank. Doesn't matter. Metal Dragon's a Labyrinth tank hunter. Didn't even know he had 2. Ooh, nice. We get to see the Labyrinth terrain. I'll let this play. It's so cool looking. Tank number 2 down. Move Cyberstein up. Move guy up. And then I guess we might as well throw Sparks out. Just him a little bit. appears he didn't consider it worth summoning anything that turn. Okay. Well, that's the new strategy. We're going to go ahead and overwrite Cyberstein. And then we're going to combine our Metal Morph with our Zoa to create the fantastic, fantabulous Metal Zoa with a 3,000 base attack that goes up to 3,300 because of our Cyber Commander, which is the same as our Steel Ogre Grotto, who has been permanently spellbound. So we can fix that finally. And by fix that, I mean just replace. We're gonna keep it face down though, just to maybe bait some attack against it. But I wouldn't hold my breath. I don't think Dream Clown's getting out of defense mode anytime soon. Now that is a card that we may want if we manage to win here, which I don't see how we don't. Like, we definitely have a pretty good chance here. It is gonna be worth getting a second threat down this left side though, so let's go ahead and start getting that. Metal Zoa attack Dream Clown here. Give him the aura attack. And I think this is our first time in normal terrain here as well, for showing off the background, that is. It was just too much. You couldn't handle how amazing that was. That's one Dream Clown down. Nothing I really want to summon. Just see what he does in response to us. Looks like he started to retreat. And he's going to override his own card. Awesome. Alright, let's keep up the pressure. Go for it, Metal Zoa. Oh, Suijin. Nice. So any of the Gate Guardian pieces, if they're in battle, they do not take life point damage. It actually reflects their ability in the card game, pretty much 1-to-1. Although, it's any battle rather than only the first battle. Oh, and if you want, you can zoom out or zoom in, as well as change the way that you're oriented by using the left and right stick. Although, I think your base zoom is really fine, honestly. Alright, there we go. I don't know why it's, like, trying to come back. Oh man, I really shouldn't have touched anything. Yeah, oh boy. I don't know what's going on now. This is dandy. Oh, it's just gonna keep doing this? That's awesome. Cool. I mean, I guess the game's almost over, so it's not that big a deal. I believe that that's a glitch, because I've never had this happen before. Usually it sticks where you want it to, but now it's like, oh, you would like to be the most zoomed in possible, I see. Oh, okay, when you press the right button, it looks like it locks it in. So let's try and zoom in a little bit and test that theory. Okay, look, okay, cool. Whew! I was about to say, man, that was going to be really annoying really fast. For probably you, the viewer, and for me as well. But as you can see, he is looking like he's getting trapped on both sides. Slowly into a pincer. So unless he comes up with some good traps here soon, or like some strong monsters, we pretty much got him. And he's hiding on the crush card. Makes sense. There's no sense in not doing that. And he is surrounded. So next turn we can take him out. If he doesn't destroy one of our monsters, he loses. Unless he has a trap card. Oh, never mind. He might live. Although, I think even with that bonus, I'm pretty sure we have enough damage to destroy him. Let's find out. Yeah, in fact, I am absolutely sure we have enough. See you later, Paradox Brothers. The day is mine. We've earned ourselves a trip to the graveyard slots. So yeah, this time around, we're gonna want Dream Clown. Region wouldn't hurt, I guess. Monster Tamer's pretty bad. Song of the Thunder's pretty good. Okay, that's fine. Sangha is just a 2600 attack Thunder that can negate like damage to your life points. It'll actually be pretty relevant in this next fight here. I think we'll even put it in our deck, because upon beating the Labyrinth Ruler, I'm pretty sure that we earn... Oh no, we didn't. Oh no, we get to go fight Pegasus. Oh boy. So, the thing with Pegasus, he is extremely strong. He's honestly one of the hardest enemies in the game. He's got a Toon field, which everything except for Toons has disadvantage on. He's got enough Labyrinth that there's only 2 minor entrances into like his area, which is effectively a castle. It's gonna be tough, that's for sure.
Oh wow, so you're the famed Rose Duelist? I'm Pegasus Crawford, the champion of the Northlands, the noblest of Yorkers, and master of the Rose Crusaders. I'm also known to some as Thomas Stanley, or Lord Stanley to my friends. Setu's told me so much about you, dear duelist. Setu's taught me a thing or two about dueling, so come on, let's duel!
Alright, 1254 deck cost. This guy is not messing around. He's got a lot of trap cards, he's got a lot of strong monsters, and he packs 3 tremendous fires, which means right out the gate he can deal 3,000 damage to you. So you want to be on the offensive against this guy, but if you're not perfectly prepared at the same time, you're gonna get clowned. So let's go ahead and just start off. We'll start off by throwing out 3 weak monsters. Just get a machine in defense mode just so we can be ready to fuse it for when we have something worth fusing it with. One of our goals for sure is to get our wasteland into that area and activate it so we have some favored terrain. Now we are going to keep this Goblet's Secret Remedy in the corner in case he has a Magic Jammer, because I want to make sure our limiter removal goes off, or our wasteland. Some cards you want to worry about him from in particular, Toon Summon Skull is pretty much the biggest threat he's got. Ooh, Magic Jammer's good. That's going to help a bunch. Put that in the other corner. He's not very keen on attacking, but keep in mind if those are Toons in the corner, they can go out 2 spaces and hit that last normal terrain. So let's go ahead and bring out Cyberstein and start moving him forward to try and get us a wasteland terrain. He's very much building that defensive wall. Very defensively minded. Very much okay with waiting for you to come to him rather than the other way around. Bear Trap's not going to really do much, but we'll bring it behind Cyberstein just in case. Now, it depends on if we're okay with losing life points or not if we want that Cyberstein to move up 1. And I think we can definitely survive the 1 attack for sure. So we'll move him up. Alright, and then our next bet, let's go ahead and let's start cycling through cards a little more. So we'll go through our Fire, our Warrior, and a Machine. These 2 guys will probably make Flame Swordsmen, my guess. Yep. Alright, cool. And then we got a Brave Scissor for the purposes of fusion. And there's that attack we were hoping for. And it's getting eaten by the Bear Trap. Parrot Dragon is not strong enough to hang in normal terrain. Probably going to follow up with another monster to try again. Hopefully. And hopefully this one's weaker, honestly. Oh no, okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and move up one. Maybe we get a trap card. Awesome, we didn't. Oh, limiter removal. Awesome. Alright, let's put that over here. So we've got Magic Jammer, we've got the limiter removal, and we've got the Goblin Secret Remedy. So we've pretty much assembled most of the important pieces of this puzzle here. Interesting. He took over his own card. Although it was a spell or a trap card because of the fact that it didn't, like, try and at least fuse with it. It was Toon World. Oh, that's good for us. Let's go ahead and put Cyberstein in defense mode so we don't take any damage, since we have the opportunity. Oh, amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and get Metal Zoa. And then we'll even power him up, I think. Yeah, he's going to be our strongest machine in general. Now, Pegasus does have a bunch of invisible wires, and I think he might even have acid trap holes. An acid trap hole means that any monster with 4,000 or less attack is instantly going to be destroyed if it walks within range, so definitely keep that in mind. Nice. So we've never seen Toon Mermaid's attack, so let's see what that looks like. We do get that wasteland terrain we wanted, at least one square. Okay, just a water bow. I mean, certainly effective enough. Oh, it's not, lol. Cyberstein lived. It's amazing. Metal Zoa. Let's go ahead and combine our Brave Scissor with a Dragon here to make Metal Dragon. We're not quite ready to use this limiter removal. We're almost there. I'm gonna pass. Okay, that's spooky. That's plus 1,000 power right there, probably. Because equipped cards in this game are usually plus 500 each. A curry box. Okay, that is another one of his big threats. This thing can get pretty strong pretty quick. Let's see its attack. It's like a birthday bomb, something like that. Took care of Cyberstein. Although, it take care of most things minus our Metal Zoa. Now, keep in mind, we do have access to, what's it called? That limiter removal, so we can make Metal Dragon a little stronger. It's not 3,300 strong enough, but you know, something. Get Pendulum Machine moving up in there. Almost ready to make some strategic decisions. We're just gonna chill for now, though. Defense mode is an interesting option for higher attack. But Pegasus does love defending, and he did admit to us that he's relatively new. But he is being trained by Seto, and Seto is a very strong duelist in this game, so nothing to scoff at, that's for sure. Now there is the magic right there. That is what we needed to really kick things into gear. So let's go ahead and start sending up the wasteland. That's a big deal for us. Pass the turn. And if he's completely surrounded, he's not going to play new cards. So it almost is favorable for us. Okay, now if that's an invisible wire, Metal Zoa is going to die, so we're going to move to the right here. And then we're not going to activate this because it could have a Magic Jammer. We're going to instead activate Goblin Secret Remedy to see if he has the Magic Jammer, which he does not. So that means it's safe to activate Wasteland and give us an edge in this terrain. Just like that, a bunch of his Toon terrain has been converted into Wasteland, which we can take advantage of. And let's see if there's any more monsters we want to make. Probably wouldn't hurt to make a cyber soldier using Jinzo 7. Really funny, by the way. Jinzo 7 is in the game, but Jinzo itself is not. For those of you who are curious. And now that we have 4 monsters, let's go ahead and double it up with the limiter removal, especially considering we know there's no magic gem on the field. So Metal Dragon still nowhere near strong enough to deal with this Bikori box, so we're just going to chill behind it. We're not going to do anything that's going to jeopardize our strength. Now Metal Zoa, 4600 attack, is certainly a high number. That's going to get us somewhere. And it's not going to be the easiest for Pegasus to dispatch. I don't know how many spells he has that allow him to just flat out destroy creatures over 4,000 attack, or eternally spellbind them. Let's see here. We'll just chill. We're doing good. Ideally, we can bait out his monster, but Pegasus is pretty resistant to bait. Alright, let's see what he's got. Huh. Oh, Dragon Capture Jar. Yeah, so if you have dragons, that's going to permanently spellbind them. Not good. As you can probably imagine. Let's go ahead and throw down some of our more useless creatures. Some bait. Now that we breached his wall, he might make a move, but we'll see. Alright, let's keep up the attack. If we move there, the Toon Mermaid can destroy us. But if we move over here, Rogue Doll's not going to have a chance against we already saw Metal Zoa attack. Oh! Sorry, I should have showed off the Toon Field. Plays the same theme as the graveyard slots. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and combine our bat with the dragon to make another Metal Dragon. Over here. And then we'll just put this in defense mode since we're not moving with it. Now that we have a creature right next to him, though, he's gonna be prompted to run. We'll just keep the... Oh, Mangaria ran. That's another one of his stronger creatures. And we will watch this fight just to get a sense of the Toon terrain, which is pretty cool. Honestly. Like a pop-up storybook. It also makes the colors look weird, which is awesome, especially if you're like a JoJo fan like I am. Nice job. So, taking out the trash. We can just keep grinding down his defenses little by little. Squeeze the noose around him. Oh, nice. We got Cyber Commander. We're going to overwrite Cyber Soldier. And now they're even stronger. So that means at 3100 attack, we can safely attack this square. What is getting in? Okay, only one turn. Please. Yeah, I was about to say, if Metal Zoa went into that and it was infinite, that wouldn't be so hot. Looks like Pegasus is doing some major running at this point. He is in panic mode. Just trying to get anywhere with a little bit of safety. And we're just going to keep approaching. Because we're surrounding him on 4 sides now. He's basically completely hemmed in. Okay. And then, let's see here. I mean, I don't think going on the offensive is going to be... Yeah, we might as well go here. Oh my! That was one of the creatures I was worried about. Say hello to Tuned Summoned Skull. This thing, it's pretty darn powerful. That is such a sick attack. Yeah, you can't discount that. That is so cool. It is kind of weird that there's no Toon Blue Eyes in this game, but I think it's because they only wanted 1,000 cards, and they had a bunch of other stuff already in. So we'll go ahead and back up our Metal Dragon there, and then, I mean, we might as well throw a Sparks down, just to see what's up. Maybe he put down a Magic Jammer. Now, thankfully, despite it being so strong, it's nowhere near as strong as Metal Zoa. So as long as we can keep Metal Zoa, we're in this game. Stay in timer. Alright, it looks like Magic Neutralizing Force Field. Let's go! Magic Jammer. I think that would have reset the attack on our creature. Let's see what it does. Cancels all spellbind. Oh yeah, no, we would have been destroyed if that went through. But instead, we win. Oh! Ah, he tricked us. Ah, Mesmeric Control. There's that trap card I was worried about. We're still stronger than Toon Summon Skull, thankfully. But it's a little treacherous now. It's fine, it's fine. We're just gonna have to plan a little bit. Let's go ahead and throw out some of our worst cards and send out Steel Ogre Grotto number 2. Ideally, we can trick that Toon Summon Skull to engage Metal Dragon or Steel Ogre Grotto, and then we'll keep moving Metal Dragon back away from the curry box. Nothing useful again this turn. Let's see here. I think it might actually be a good play to do this. Just try and come up from behind. Yeah, we'll do that. Nice! The flanking maneuver worked. Let's see what it was. Another Toon World. Yeah, you gotta be careful about that. Thankfully, they don't particularly care to activate Toon World, Pegasus. So, usually doesn't become too much of an issue. Metal Zoa is still trapped and spellbound. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. And we've moved the curry box away. We've led it away. Oh yeah, there we go. This is what we like to see. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, perfect. So now we can leverage Metal Dragon into here, and then Metal Zoa here, and he's gonna have to move up and destroy his own creature at this rate. And perhaps we can trick Toon Summon Skull into attacking Steel Ogre Grotto. Oh, okay, he moved it out of the way. Smart. Alright, and there we go. We got Toon Summon Skull. He just walked into our terrain. Hope you're ready for the sideways laser beam. I think that's this guy's attack. Let's find out. Oh, whoa! That was a sick attack! You show that, Toon Summon Skull. Avenge our pendulum machine from earlier. And then Metal Zoa is going to come up from behind, and now that this has happened, we get a free attack with Metal Dragon. Oh, the Spellbinding Circle! Pegasus loves his traps, what can you say? inventory box over here. We only have 7 cards left in deck, so we're going to have to be a little careful here. Let's go ahead and combine a beast with machine. Oh, we're at maximum. Let's just not do that. Just pass. Ooh, interesting. Didn't move. I think that means. Well, no, he's still using this. Please, let me get through. Yeah, okay, one more attack and we got him. With metals, though, that is. Now, Steel Ogre Grotto is not strong enough to get through here, so we'll just call it there. Okay, did kind of expect that to happen eventually. And now we get to see Parrot Dragon's attack. Not the biggest dragon of all time. I mean, it's a lot bigger than your average parrot, that's for sure. Whoa. Oh, nice flamethrower. Yeah, cool. You know, certainly against steel, that seems to be the method. There you go. Nice job. And we, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Let's go. We beat Pegasus on the first try. And he definitely had some tricks for us, but Metal Zoa, just the unstoppable juggernaut that game, even when being hit by a mesmeric control. Very, very happy with how that went. Now, let's see if we can't get some of his trap cards for ourselves. Okay, that's not a trap card. That's not a trap card. And that's not a trap card. Oh well. We got 3 really good tune cards, I guess. Alright, cool. Oh. I really enjoyed that. I learned a lot from you. In fact, we've done wonders for my game. Oh, by the way, I'm afraid I don't have any rose cards. Sorry. Lol. Just troll. One of the hardest in the game, and he's like, I'm not giving you anything. And then next time, it looks like we get to fight a Shizu. A Shizu Ishtar is her last name. Over in the Isle of Man. Yeah, because we are ending the episode here after that duel. That was a very fun set of duels we had this time around. Thank you so much for watching part 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. And until next time, Auf Wiedersehen!